All right, Tom, we have bodies. We can examine bodies. We can see through clothing. We certainly beefed up security everywhere. We've got watch lists. Are we safer?
Well, I think clearly we are safer, but it's also equally clear, given the several incidents that have occurred just in the past couple of months in this country, that we still have very serious gaps in information sharing, and that we've learned, given this recent incident, that these are individuals who are fairly strategic in their thinking. They're very patient. We have a long, long way to go. We're going to be at this for a long, long time, I think for a generation or two. And I guess I'm concerned that over years and that we've kind of lost our sense of urgency, that we're not paying attention to the minutiae, the details that are absolutely critical in making an assessment as to whether somebody should be on a plane or not. And it's not about profiling. It's about taking a look at very important, critical pieces of information and making sure that they're shared with the decision makers. And I'm afraid some of the events over the past couple of months have suggested that old paradigm, the need to know, has maybe been reseeded in some of these organizations, because it doesn't appear to me that there's a willingness to share that kind of information that we need to make America as safe as we want it to be. There's shared responsibility for this across the board.
Isn't that like human nature, though? If you have a heart attack, it's a terrible first week, second week, third week. If you're feeling good a year later, you don't think as much about taking care.
Well, that's all right if that's all right if you're if you are an individual citizen taking care of, and you want to pay little or less attention to your own welfare. But the professionals have a responsibility to be vigilant 24/7, and we have a responsibility not only in the Department of Homeland Security, but in all those multiple agencies across the federal government to be as sensitive to the possibility of a terrorist attack today, tomorrow, in the future as we were on September 12th, 2001. We're not as sensitive. We don't have that sense of urgency, and it's about time we recommit ourselves to it.
What do you make of the information that two former Gitmo detainees, men released during the Bush administration, are among the leadership of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, the same group claiming responsibility for the Christmas Day thwarted attack? What do you make of that?
Well, I'm not surprised. We know we released some people from Guantanamo that we ended up killing on the battlefields over in that region. And so I guess, again, it's a symptom of a larger challenge that this country's had, and that is, how do you adjudicate the individuals that we pick up from these places and make a determination as to whether or not they should be incarcerated for a long time, if not permanently. I've said this many times before. I never thought the issue was Guantanamo, because some of these people should be incarcerated forever. But I'm not surprised that it happened. And we have to remind ourselves that that the process, and again, I take a look at this individual who's been charged criminally. Does that mean he's going to get his Miranda warnings? Does that mean the only kind of information we're going to get from him is if he volunteers it? He's not a citizen of this country. He is a terrorist, and I don't think he deserves the full range of criminal protections of our criminal justice system as embodied in the Constitution of the United States.
You miss being in the hunt?
I miss working with the extraordinary group of men and women who helped me build the department, and frankly, I do miss not knowing. You asked me some questions. I wish I could provide you a little more specific information if it was possible to do so without violating confidences. But I still stay in touch with a lot of the good people who continue to work hard to make America safe.
And we'll keep constantly in touch with you. Good seeing you again, Governor.
Nice to join you as well. Thanks very much.
Happy holidays.
Same to you.